Hey, this is Adam with ROAS Media, and today we're looking at Vaughn's Heating and Air Conditioning. They are a HVAC company in the, looks like Northern Florida area, Jacksonville, the Northeastern Florida area. And they are advertising for Donovan Heating and Air, so another branded keyword. So, the first thing I'd recommend for them would be keyword pruning. So, that's important because you don't show up for competitors' ads that you don't want to show up for. So Donovan Heating and Air, Vaughn's Heating and Air. I know it's it's pretty close together, but if you didn't want to show up for that in the first place, people are searching for the actual company, Donovan. Usually those campaigns don't do too well unless they're targeted to that specific traffic, and it looks like this is not. This is just a general homepage. This is just a general website page for Vaughn's. So, we would recommend keyword pruning and then UTM tracking. So, keyword pruning first. Give you an example. A contractor partner of ours in September brought in $89,000 from a $2,500 ad budget on Google Ads. Their total ad budget was 8% of revenue, which was about $24,000. Spent about 10% of that on Google Ads and got $89,000 in revenue back. Reason being is keyword pruning. We can target exactly what we want to bid on, the keywords we want to bid on. We don't bid on things we don't. So if this is one of those things, Donovan Heating and Air, Vaughn's Heating and Air, you might not want to bid on that because that's a branded search term for Donovan. Not entirely sure exactly, but testing is always important. UTM tracking will be the second thing. Along with keyword pruning, UTM tracking, you push your actual keywords into Google Analytics instead of relying on Google Ads and Google Analytics to talk together. A lot of times they don't pick up exactly what is pushing from one to the other. We always do multiple forms of tracking on the website to make sure we're covering everything. And a lot of times Google Analytics is only picking up 30 to 40% of actually what's happening in your advertising, instead of, everything. So pushing UTM codes, whoever goes to the website page, if it loads, it pushes in a UTM code. That's important because Google Analytics can see every single person who's clicked on whatever keyword you want to click on. This is not really relevant to the advertising. Heating and air, you're showing just air conditioning installation. Not entirely relevant. Your ad is relevant, heating and air, but 24/7 repair, free estimates. So you're kind of offering a lot of things inside your ad. You want to stick to one thing, but the landing page is only offering one thing, which is air conditioning installations. So if you're doing a competitor's branded search term, typically you either want to build a specific landing page comparing you to that competitor, or a specific landing page that looks like your home page that converts well. So a landing page built to convert. And don't even worry about talking about your competitor. Those two things. You don't want to offer a service because people aren't really, if they're searching for their competitor, they know what they want in their mind. They're just looking for a company. So offering a service is kind of, we wouldn't really do that with a branded search campaign. This website looks like it is built as landing pages. Looks like it was built for a company that didn't have a website before and they just kept it. Convert this to a landing page. You want the menu gone. You want the footer menu gone. You don't want any outbound links for a landing page. Contact us form. You want the contact form to be on this specific. Here you go. You want the contact form to be here, but you want it to be as soon as they get on the page, they get to see relevant headline, then a conversion form. So build a landing page. It'll help you convert at least double what you're doing now. There's a stat out there: the average landing page converts 100% higher than a average website page. So it can literally help you double your conversions overnight. As far as your Google homepage goes, you don't really see much in terms of your brand. It doesn't look like you have a Google My Business. Did you have Google My Business? It just doesn't show up for your home. It doesn't show up for your name for whatever reason. And that's a problem. Google My Business is probably good, but it's not showing up for your name. How would you get So we have to take a look at Google My Business to see how it's optimized. Usually that's a lack of optimization in Google My Business because it's not showing up for what it should be showing up for. Did you mean fonts? Maybe I meant fonts. Sorry about this. Give me 1 sec. Let me see if I taking out the apostrophe does anything for the GMB. All right. Boom. Does that do anything? Let's see if Google My Business comes up. So you will see, oh, still the apostrophe in there, it didn't update. All right, let's see if it updated now. Should be updated now. Sorry about this, a minute of dead air, which is not good, but things take time. Let's see. All right, no apostrophe in there anymore. So it looks like it's a little better. I still don't see the GMB popping up. So there it is. All right, cool. So it is optimized for your name. The apostrophe throws it off for whatever reason. Shouldn't do that, but you know, weirder things do happen. So looks like you have different. Yep, you have a different website than what you're advertising for, which is fine unless this is a different company. Let's see. Facebook business. I'm not sure where your business manager pops up. A little bit of yeah, that's odd. Is this a different company? It looks like you need a little online reputation management to make sure this type of stuff doesn't happen. Or maybe this is your actual website and they couldn't use this advertise, so they went here. Maybe. Where does your GMB go to? Here goes to heating and air, which is this one. So maybe it's a different company showing up for your location. Let's see if they're in the same location as you. Contact. If this is your website, you just forward it to your other one. You forward the pages as well. 952 451. I don't see that on here. So maybe this is a different company. That's a little tough. But you can do it. You can push them down. Heating air, you can push you up. So, anywho, let's continue on. Your Google homepage looks fine, except the other company on there, but they have the same name as you. So I guess that's just going to be that. So everything looks fine there. Your Facebook page looks fine as well. You're updating that at least once a week is what we recommend, which looks like you're doing every day or every other day, which is okay. Definitely good. And are you advertising? Yes, you are. So it looks like this is just for cold traffic. Usually the Hey Neighbors is kind of the go-to for most ad agencies. So it looks like you have an advertising agency running your advertising. I think I know the one that does this. This is kind of their MO for all their ads. Anyway, Facebook advertising is good. What I recommend is Facebook remarketing. You have a pixel on the website already. Remarketing to people who have been to specific landing pages based on your Google ads is definitely important as well. So, you spend money on people going to your website from Google ads. You want to get them back to your website to convert into a lead. It's kind of like going to a person's house, giving them an estimate, and then never calling them again. That's kind of what you're doing with your advertising. You're spending money to get them there, and then never following up with them. You want to make sure you follow up with them on all the platforms you can. It's very inexpensive to follow up with people than it is to get them initially. So it should be the highest converting, lowest cost leads you bring in your advertising, which would be remarketing. So Facebook remarketing, Google Ads remarketing, you can do all that pretty cheaply. If your regular cost per acquisition for Google Ads is about $80 to $90, then your Facebook should be $8 to $9 per lead. Sometimes it might be a little higher, sometimes it might be lower, but it should be around $8 to $9. $20 is kind of high, but anything lower than anything lower than 20 is good. Anywho, hopefully those help you out. So first things first, keyword pruning, get the keywords that are not working out, keep the ones that are working, and narrow focus on exactly what's working and what's not. Then UTM tracking, you want to push the accurate keyword information to Google Analytics to make sure you're doing a good job in your advertising initially. Building a landing page that's specific to the ad that you're running on Google is definitely important. So that's key number 3. And then number 4 would be remarketing on Facebook. Start with those, and there's definitely more that you could do, like conversion rate optimization, and there's a ton of stuff you can do for improving your conversions, but those would be the first 4 we start with, would be keyword pruning, UTM tracking, building a landing page, and then remarketing. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully make more money, and we'll talk to you soon.